Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about coping. I have coped with a lot of things in life, and I found out the best way to cope with stuff isn't going to a bar and drinking, isn't going out to a dispensary and buying an ounce and a half for the night. The best way to cope is doing something you enjoy to do, or picking up something you haven't done in a while that you used to enjoy to do. As you can tell, we're in a completely different area. I've been coping with a few things lately. I mean, life has really been kicking me in the fucking ass. Excuse my French, but it has. And we're in a different area because I got my old setup back. I set all my monitors back up, got my computer back out with my desk and everything, and it feels good to be back where I was. Not mentally, but physically. Because I was not in a good place when I was in here. You know, like in here playing my games all day, in here streaming back when I used to stream. Like, I was not in a good place mentally. But it's nice to be back here physically, to where I wasn't in a good place, if that makes sense. It's nice to set all this back up and be a different person sitting down and being in this environment. It does feel good. Because it's like, I wasn't at a good place to where I could just sit down and play a game for a few hours and be happy. It was always like I had to sit down and force myself to play a few games. Sit down and force myself to enjoy gaming. And I didn't like that. And that's why I moved all of my stuff around. I moved my computer into my bedroom. My PS4 stayed out here, and I was never in here. I wasn't, because I don't play games much anymore. And now that I'm starting to get back into games a little more, back into stuff I enjoy to do, I figured I'd set all this up, and it makes a world of difference. Like, I feel so much better about having this set up. I feel so much better after setting everything up the way I like it. Because I enjoy doing the cable management. I enjoy, organizing everything, setting everything out. I still have to organize that fucking closet. Don't ask about that closet. But I still have to organize it. That's all I have to organize. I clean this room. So, it's like, it feels good. And I also went out and worked on my three-wheelers. As you can tell, I'm fucking filthy. Went out and worked on my three-wheelers. I have a 225 Yamaha DDX, and I also have a Suzuki ALT 125. I know everyone was curious. I went out and I worked on them, and it's something I enjoy to do. And I feel like you can't suppress the pain, but embrace it. Like, if you embrace it, you overcome it. You become a better person. You learn from it. If you suppress it to the point where you forget it, you're not becoming a better person. You're not overcoming this obstacle in life. You're just suppressing these feelings. And that really is not a healthy way to cope with anything. The best way to cope is to learn from the mistakes, learn from the experience you're having, and come out of it as a better you. And I feel like the best way to do that is doing stuff you enjoy to do. It's just the way you embrace it, as if you're doing something you enjoy to do. You sit down while you're doing it, and you kind of just think. And you think, okay, how can I do this differently? How can I change this about myself? Or whatever you're doing that you're coping with, there's always a way how you can think about it on yourself and think of how it can make you a better person and how you can overcome these experiences. But I think that's all I have for you guys today. I'll be streaming. I'm on Twitch, Engulfing Teats, and yeah, have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys eventually.